Hi, my name's Wyatt. What's yours?
Today on In Case You Missed It, all 32. A few bears meet a few monkeys.
Oh, we're trying to get my wallet.
Aqib Talib goes Hollywood, and Ron Rivera goes curling.
That's it.
Whoa.
Get low.
Whoa.
That's it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That was good.
Crank it up to 11. In case you missed it, all 32 starts right now. Welcome to In Case You Missed It, all 32, where we spotlight the best videos produced by the 32 teams that you might have missed because you were busy doing other things, like frantically keeping track of every single free agent signing. This year's free agency frenzy truly lived up to the hype, and no signing was bigger than Minnesota's $84 million man.
No, it's been a journey. It's been a quick process here. We've moved quickly, but the organization's been phenomenal just in a short amount of time, and my wife and I and our families are thrilled to be here. Ultimately, it came down to winning, a good organization, a good culture, and that starts with, I think, ownership, with Coach Zimmer, with Rick Spielman, and the plan that they've implemented. And it showed last year on the field with the success that they've had, and I want to be a part of that. Well, in my 6 years elsewhere, we actually played the Vikings, I believe, 5 of those 6 years. So I've, in some ways, gotten familiar with at least their defense. And the last couple of years, just been blown away with the talent on the defensive side of the ball. And then you saw last year the talent on the offensive side of the ball, especially the 2 wide receivers who were making one dynamic play after another. And when they came to Washington, D.C. this past fall, I had a front row seat to watch all their exploits as they scored 38 points. So, so excited to get a guy like Dalvin Cook back, healthy. There's a lot of pieces in place, and I just hope to plug in and be able to get to know these guys not only as players but as people. Again, I'm walking into a team that knows how to win.
That was just an excerpt. For the full Kirk Cousins interview, head to Vikings.com. Now, let's check out some more NFL faces in new NFL places.
Best of the best need fresh start sometimes, so what better place to get that fresh start with an organization like this, man? A hot young team. What's going on?
Good to see you.
That keep that youthful feeling, and a great city like LA. So man, it's what other place to do it than here. It won't be my first time changing teams, man. I'm a social butterfly, you know what I'm saying? So I fit in just fine. Going into this last little chapter of my NFL career, I want to be comfortable, and it was never a point in time in my career where I was more comfortable than when I was playing with Wade.
There you go. You had to get it. Good.
How you doing?
Good. How about you?
It just puts you in positions to it brings out what you do best, So that's who I wanted to play for, and that's how I ended up in LA.
Aqib, I love the gold chain. Where'd you get it? And as always, your modesty. With Marcus Peters, the Rams could have the best 2 corners in the game now.
Use your deals, fellas. It's your new home.
Make it so. Ready to check the face mask so that make sure. All right. It's
Is 5 available?
5?
Yeah.
Why, you trying to wear 5?
No, I ain't trying to wear 5.
He can't wear 5. He's asking for a friend.
Yeah, I'm asking for a friend.
Tyrod Taylor is in Cleveland, and I am joined now by, in case you missed its own free agent, Willie McGinnis, 3-time Super Bowl champion, longtime Patriot. But most people don't know that you ended your career in Cleveland.
Yeah, I did. 3 years in Cleveland, had a good time. It was a great fan base. The people in Cleveland love football, so it was a great atmosphere. Didn't win a lot of games, but I had a lot of fun.
What was that free agency process like?
It was tough because as a free agent and moving, being somewhere for 12 years and not knowing what's in front of you or the unknown or, what you're preparing for or moving, going to a new place where you don't know anybody, just picking up from somewhere what you call home, knowing the community, knowing every single thing, to saying I'm going to somewhere where I know absolutely nothing. But, it ended up working out well, and I enjoyed my 3 years
I'm
there.
sure you missed the New England clam chowder. Anyway, from our NFL vet to a coaching vet, let's check out John Gruden's return to the NFL at the Scouting Combine.
Hi, good morning. I'll just be happy to answer any questions that I can. I'm very excited to be back here in Indianapolis. I sure have missed the Combine. Man, I'm trying to throw the game back to 1998. I still think doing things the old-fashioned way is a good way, and we're going to try to lean the needle that way a little bit.
where my whole career started, NFL Network. Yeah. I worked the combine. Good to see you, brother. How you doing, man?
Thanks for doing this.
One of the reasons I took this job is I want to coach Derek Carr, Khalil Mack. I'm hoping this all works out. It's your first real chance to see these guys with your own two eyes. You see them in the uniform, but you get a chance to see what kind of eye contact they have. You get a chance to get a feel for their personality and some of their personal tastes. There we have some needs that are obvious. You don't need to be a football genius. And we got a lot of work to do.
Now, the 2018 NFL Draft awaits, and Coach Gruden, along with Raiders GM Reggie McKenzie, are even more equipped to help decide which names are in the future for the silver and black.
We ain't got no Wi-Fi. Ain't got no Wi-Fi.
You're gonna survive without Wi-Fi for like 10 minutes.
The monkeys don't be using Wi-Fi on here? This where they filmed Jurassic Park at, huh?
No, this kind of lit.
It's cool.
It's crazy. That's where they CGI'd dinosaurs.
Oh, we trying to get my wallet. Oh, no, you not. Check my pockets. Hey, up against the wall. You got his klepto monkeys out. Get your hand on my pocket.
Oh, you got me.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Man, you're going to do it to me.
Now I'm gonna give you a bowl of fruit.
All right.
Bruh. Bruh, what is going on?
Ooh. Oh.
Hey, man. Hey. Ah. Hey, man.
Spice. Spice. How much of that fruit did you eat yourself?
Oh, damn, son.
I poured it all in Coop.
He happened to be done with his fruit.
I poured it all in Coop.
Spice, how was that?
It actually wasn't
The
bad.
monkeys liked you.
But I didn't expect the onslaught like that fast. Like he was talking about it, and then like next thing you know,
Yeah,
it was
it's
like
right
5 on me.
Yeah, for sure.
Selfie season, baby. What can I say? Look at the background. It's too nice. Monkeyland was lit. I'm glad we could come here and serve breakfast. Basically a bed and breakfast, huh?
I was expecting the worst. It's not that bad though.
Were you expecting bigger monkeys?
I was.
He thought we were gonna have like
We got a little outbreak. We got a little outbreak monkeys.
Those monkeys were precious. The Bears looked super comfortable on vacation, but will they be comfortable next season? We now welcome the biggest Bears fan I know, Adam Ray.
Hey, what's up? Oh my gosh, so good to see you. By the way, in case you missed it, I have been doing very little during the offseason.
So business as usual. How are the? I'm sorry. How are the Bears looking? What do you think? What do you think about their free agency moves, trades?
Oh, I love it all. You know what? Allen Robinson, a true #1 wide receiver. Taylor Gabriel, speedster, awesome drummer from Genesis, and Trey Burton, already a better quarterback signing than Mike Glennon. What up?
What about Chase Daniel?
By the way, selfie. Chase Daniel's fine. Listen, I'm not here to talk about backup quarterbacks, although he is the best in the league. Whatever, but the Bears need a little rest and relaxation. They crushed the offseason. And by the way, I don't know if you saw that video, but if Akeem Hicks, handles the monkeys the way he did.
Those monkeys were precious.
They were precious, but if he handles offensive linemen like that, 15 sacks this season. 15!
Question for you. You look a little underdressed for
I look
work.
great. Yeah, I know. Thank you.
You look like you're going on a
Appreciate
tropical vacation.
Yeah, I'm going down to the DR to go hang with the Bears. Going to go play with some monkeys. It's going to be sick!
Adam, the show's called In Case You Missed It.
Yeah.
We're already back from the Dominican.
Oh. More monkeys for me!
Stick around. We'll be right back.
I believe that I am a leader. I believe that I'm a problem solver. We will be passionate. We will love and respect the game.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We're so excited to be here.
Our goal is to win and to compete for championships. I believe that we are taking the next step in meeting those expectations today by introducing Matt Patricia as the next head coach of the Detroit Lions.
I'm going to get comfortable here for a second. Hang on. Okay, fire away.
Welcome back to In Case You Missed It, All 32, where we're showcasing the best team videos you might have missed. Next up, we head to Pittsburgh, where for the 8th year in a row, Brett Kiesel shaved off his amazing beard for an even more amazing cause.
Brett the Diesel! Diesel!
kids. It's about raising awareness for cancer research. And we have some kids here tonight. They've been through chemo, they've been through rehab, they've been through everything, and they're here today and proud survivors, and they are tough as nails.
Give it up for the old two-layer,
You have no idea how proud I am to be here, not only because of the cause, but who you are, what you stand for. You're right. Only a town like Pittsburgh could have an event like this, sell it out to support you, to support the kids, to support Children's Hospital. Makes you proud to be a Pittsburgher.
Thank you, Arthur Moats. Oh my gosh. Ben Roethlisberger.
Borky's going top shelf on him. Look at!
It's a great event. I'm glad he does this every year, and will continue to come as long as he does this, because they do nothing like this in Cleveland. Nothing.
I have to thank those kids that are fighting cancer. It's about making a difference for them, and you guys all did it. So thank you. And see you next year, huh?
Ready to try it? Sure. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get a gripper on you. But when you slide out, you're in this lunge position with your leg behind you, but all of your weight is on here. I'm going to put a piece of Teflon underneath your foot there, and that's what you're sliding on. That's it. That's it. Nice. That's it. Whoa. Get low. Whoa. That's it. Whoa. 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 That was good. So, you know, I'm surprised you haven't fallen yet.
Oh,
That's usually where it happens. You want your hand about 12 inches from there, and your other hand back up here. And when you lean on that broom, you're leaning on it and sweeping at the same time. So as she's going along, we're going to sweep and lean on it. Lean on it. Hard. 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 Hard.
Alrighty then. Holy smokes.
If you're not winded, you're not sweeping hard.
Well, I'm winded. Okay, I'd love to have the guys come get a little workout on this. Sit, Ubu, sit. Ah.
Try the same thing, just take a little bit off.
Everybody wishes each other good curling. Okay. That's part of the sport, so good curling, sir.
Thank you.
Next, we had to... Apparently, Ron Rivera isn't the only one getting in the curling spirit. Chunky, we're going to have to keep it down a little bit, though, because I've got a line to read.
I got it. Next, we head to Jacksonville, where the Jaguars are playing with some adorable animals.
Oh, there it is. I found the spot.
Normally, NFL players don't get to express their soft sides that often on the field, but today is different. The Jaguars are partnering with Pit Sisters and Soft Sides to show that all animals deserve our respect. Show Your Soft Sides campaign has decided to team up with the NFL to show toughness and manhood are in no way correlated to animal abuse. Animal cruelty is a major problem in Jacksonville that goes unnoticed to many.
Oh yeah, there's animal cruelty all over the United States. We see dog fighting, we see animal abuse and cruelty every week here, even in our city.
Jaguars Tommy Bohannon and AJ Can both have pets at home and believe they should be treated like family.
The animals love you just as much as you love them, so you shouldn't abuse them. You should come out here and just love on them. And look at this little one on me. I mean, she's just sitting here and happy as can be, so why would you ever want to abuse a dog?
You can be walking down the street and people can mistreat a dog or something like that, and that kind of bothers me. Even with my own pets, I really don't know. It's good to discipline them, but at the same time, in a way, you gotta know how to discipline them.
Show Your Soft Sides campaign message is only a punk would hurt an animal. The Jaguars couldn't agree more.
I am joined now by A.J. Boye of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Flacco on first down looking for Macklin. Great adjustment, juggled and picked off. A.J. Boye.
Town will throw it. He drops back to throw. Throws it.
Intercepted by Boye. The receiver slipped and A.J. Boye has the interception.
You had 6 interceptions this past season, so we're going to play a game of 6 questions on these note cards.
Okay.
After each question, you get to toss it. But let's start off because we just saw a video of the Jacksonville Jaguars where some of your teammates were playing with animals. So we're going to start you off with an easy question. What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is a lion. It's that simple. Just because I'm a Leo, but they're also the king of the jungle, I'm just fascinated with them.
That's kind of messed up. It's not a jaguar.
No, I'm sorry. I can't. No, I love jaguars though. They're prowling, especially the black coat that they have. The eyes is just, they're ready to hunt. But I just always been a lion person. I guess because I'm a Leo.
Who's the hardest receiver to cover?
The hardest receiver to cover, especially from last year, I'll have to go with AB, and after that, Keenan Allen. They work hard, and just what they do, they're playmakers, and just matching up against those guys and playing against them is going to make my game better.
And you were a free agent last year at this time. What was the best purchase that you made once you got that new contract?
I probably bought some jewelry a little bit, but a Range Rover. I got a Range Rover and I put TVs in it, and the first thing I bought was like the Moana DVD so my daughter could watch it. So
I would have guessed that you spent some of that money on these awesome dapper outfits right here.
Oh.
Who are you wearing?
This is by Gentleman's Playbook. He does my suits for the whole season.
Look at that detail.
21. You already know. If you got 21, you got to have swag. So that's what I'm trying to do.
What are the best ways that you get people pronouncing your names?
Okay, they pronounce my name. You have Booyah, Booey, Booyah, Bougie, Bowie. I've heard it all, so.
So for the last question, this might be the hardest one that I'm going to ask you. What on earth did Jalen say to A.J. Green in the game against the Bengals?
Yeah, I don't know exactly, but it was basically, when they scored, he was basically saying something like, "Who are you?" Just showing like he doesn't respect his game, and Jalen always backs it up. So we feel like there was probably no ill intentions to it, but sometimes them things happen, but we just have to control it.
Thank you so much for joining us. Stay tuned for more in case you missed it, all 32.
Hey, I'm out here with a couple of cats from South Park High School, seeing the Black Panther opening. My boy Ryan Coogler is the director of the movie. Man, these kids having a good time. You get some free popcorn, some drinks. You're going to have a good time watching this thing, doing it big.
I really just wanted to bring these guys out today. Obviously see a great movie in Black Panther, but more so the story behind the movie as far as you're more than football players. Academics is important.
There's not too many NFL players coming out and mentoring us and showing us our way of life, and we just appreciate everything that he do for us.
Welcome back to In Case You Missed It. Next up, we stay local in Los Angeles, where Chargers tackle Joe Barksdale transitions from blocking to rocking a guitar.
So you know how your wife has her shoes? These are like her going out shoes.
Paisleys everywhere.
It's beautiful.
Nick Hardwick here with Chargers right tackle Joe Barksdale. Are you a Fender athlete?
I'm a Fender artist.
Fender artist?
Fender artist, yeah.
That's right. How'd you come to that?
This has been a couple years in the making now where they're fully supporting me with my album.
And you got some chops.
I'm trying, man. Just like football, I'm trying to get better every day.
What are you getting out of it? What's music giving to you?
It makes me happy because it allows me to make other people happy. There seems to be a shortage of love going around, so that's one of the goals, is to try to bring it back. Another goal is depression. I've been diagnosed with depression medically since 2011, but doctors are.
That was your rookie season.
Yeah, but doctors are tracing it back to 8 years old, and the guitar kind of helps me dig myself out of that. It's hard to talk yourself into feeling good,
right.
When you wake up depressed, and the guitar makes me feel like I'm out of the hole and I can fly.
I believe my time ain't long. I believe my time ain't long.
From NAMM at the Anaheim Convention Center, I'm Nick Hardwick, Joe Barksdale. Thanks for your time, brother.
Thanks for having me.
Do yourself a favor and check out Joe's debut album, Butterflies, Rainbows, and Moonbeams. At the top of the show, we took a look at the new Browns, and now we want to say farewell to an old Brown. In case you missed it, All-Star Joe Thomas, the 10-time Pro Bowler and star of the Joe Thomas Show, recently announced his retirement in the most Joe Thomas way possible. Joe, the media is seriously going to miss you, and so is the future media. Here's Joe on one of our favorite segments, Junior Reporter.
Hi, my name's what? What's yours?
My name is Joe Thomas.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What's your favorite food?
I think my favorite food is probably a delicious pork baby back rib.
What was your favorite player when you were a kid?
My favorite player when I was a kid was probably Brett Favre. What's your favorite movie?
The Shining.
You guys let him watch The Shining? That's too scary for me.
I want to watch it.
Oh,
I wanted
okay,
to, but
okay.
I want to.
You're assuming it's your favorite. I get it. That makes sense.
To
What's your
watch it.
favorite subject in school?
Math. What's
Impressive.
yours?
You know, I was more of a gym class guy. I excelled a little bit more at gym class.
Thanks for joining me, and we are done.
That's all for ICYMI. Thanks so much for tuning in. But before we go, the Ravens are the only team with a co-ed cheerleading squad. And at their recent tryouts, real fan Dan gave a performance you won't soon forget. Please tell me he made the team. We'll see you next month.